What's up, everybody? We are going to play pretty much just a hodgepodge combination of Ninja Turtle games. Recently, I played the new Shredder's Revenge, and it got me nostalgic for all the Turtle games that came out over the years, so I thought I'd go back and play just a buffet, if you will, of them all. And so we're going to start off with the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on the NES. It was just awful. Especially the swimming level at the dam where you have to disarm the bombs. Just horrible. But so we're gonna get started here. Getting chased. Okay, so I can't remember if you could. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can change between the turtles from the start menu. I know some of them had like that. You can kind of cheese it if you know how each turtle's skill set works. Donnie has the most reach. Ah, so I'm guessing these were supposed to be foot soldiers, and that, I guess these guys are mousers. Alright. Dude's got some ups. Big time. Alright, so let's go. I don't figure I'm going to get very far in this game. Because it was just bonkers hard, parts of it. I was not supposed to go that way. But what I can do... I don't really know what the point of coming in here is. Get this pizza. Come on. I need to heal up Donnie. I'm gonna need him at, Yeah, alright. Okay, so there's really no point in going in there, so let's go Oh! Forgot about those flying dudes. Yeah, they just kind of put, like, weird, random critters in here. I don't remember any giant flying wasp in the turtle cartoon. But, you know. Oh! Is this where I fight, Yep. Die, Bebop. Nobody likes you. Hang on, let me go. Yeah. Eat it, Rocksteady. Nobody likes you or your face. But I've been wanting to do this video for weeks now. Tired of putting it off, so. Like this random chainsaw man. I don't remember him. Or these horrible bloodborne enemies here. Ah, get. Like that's just straight up Leatherface. Here's a bird. Here's more birds. Oh! What? Might be doing a lot of, like, retro games in the coming... What the? Oh, nice. He's gonna be so dizzy. Oh! Ah, giant frog. It's a giant frog. Like, you can cheese a lot of these bosses and enemies with Donnie. Aye! Yeah. Raph is down, so I don't know what the point of that really was. I know, I'm dead. But yeah, I've been thinking, like, maybe I'll play some old school Castlevania or Ninja Gaiden. Maybe some of the, like, really awesome arcade classics that I loved so much as a kid, like The Simpsons or X-Men. Yeah, I'm playing just kind of fast and loose and really recklessly. So I don't guess you can get them back. Like, they're just gone forever. Oh. Like, this is not how you want to play. You want to keep Donnie alive at all costs. Because he's got the best reach. It's Chainsaw Man. Oh, no. Alright. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Ugh. That's not good. Maybe it is. It's perfectly fine. So this is going to be... I think this is where we fight Rocksteady. If I remember right. Played this all the time as a kid, and never made it past the water level with bombs. Anyone that's ever played this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Still responsible for a lot of my repressed childhood memories. Oh! Alright. See... That's what you don't want to do, actually. That's... Among the things to do, that shouldn't be one of them, actually. Get off of me, dude! Freaking... That's that giant robot from RoboCop... At the end of RoboCop 1, where he... It's like some numbers and letters, E10... I don't know, something. And that's how you die in the OG Ninja Turtles game. So that's that one. And then you gotta, you know, start all over again, so... Now we're jumping into the better of the Turtle games. Well, better than the first Turtle game, anyway. The arcade game. Oh, I played this thing so much as a kid. Of course, this is the dumbed-down NES version of the arcade game, and visually you can tell that it is inferior. But, unlike the arcade game, the NES version gives you this really gnarly uppercut move here that you can use to just cheese the other living out of everybody, if you get good enough with it. And best I can remember, I think they added a level or two to this version that wasn't in the arcade. So they tried, you know, to make it, you know, good in its own right. Visually, it's completely inferior to the arcade version, but it's got its own little bells and whistles. I think they extended the length of the levels that they did port over from the arcade. A lot of the extended sections are just like areas that you already did. They just like multiplied them? Come on, dude. Shanking me in the back of... Without a doubt, probably my favorite game as a kid. For the longest time. Alright. Could we not sneak around behind me? Just not okay with that, for several reasons. Like, see, this is the same stairwell as the one I just passed. But, gotta love that Pizza Hut promo. I ate a lot of Book It pizzas back in these days. That's probably the most reading I've ever done in my life. Because the local Pizza Hut in town had the arcade machine in the lobby. And so I would save up my allowance and read a stupid book to get my Book It pizza coupon. And while we were waiting there to pick that up, I'd run in there and blow my allowance real quick on the arcade game. And just get stomped into the ground. And then come home, eat, and then fire this bad boy up. And that was my existence for a long time. Weep, weep. Like, I don't even remember those elevator doors there in the arcade version, which we will be playing here shortly. I'm gonna go through as many games as I have access to, and I have access to a lot of them. I don't like that. I don't like it. Just quit all of that right now, sir. Thank you. Trap you in the corner. These little robots, I don't remember these guys in the cartoon. Now, can I beat Rocksteady without taking one hit? I'm gonna say no. I wager I die here any second now. Just any second. Be cool. We did it. Oh, there he is. Just die immediately. Just... So there's like a science to hitting him. You gotta hit him just right across the top of the head and jump back out before he lands that kick. Ugh. Aye. Yeah, I'm rusty. I'm rusty. It's, you know, it's been a minute since I played this one. Ah, come on. The cartoon would have been very different if Bebop and Rocksteady were this competent to like actually put up a decent fight. There we go. See, that's how you want to do that fight. Hey, it's that shredder creep. Like that shot right there just looks awful. Just awful. Eat it. So I could honestly probably sit here and beat this one. Who turned out the lights? But like I said, I want to power through as many of these. Get off of me, dude! As many of them as possible in the length of this video, and I'd rather the video not be 3 hours long. So, probably my next death, we will move on to part 3, the Manhattan Project, which was an NES-only game in the style of the arcade game. Basically an NES straight sequel to this one. And it's done in this style with the same gameplay. You get each turtle gets their own unique, like, super move, which is cool. Adds a bunch of new enemies that I don't think at that time existed in the show. So there's really good chance they created them specifically just for that game. Or the toy line, which is more probable. See, back in the 80s, the toys existed first a lot of the times, and they would make the show or the video game or whatever secondary in order to help sell the toys. Because kids aren't going to just buy some random toy, usually, that they don't know anything about, but if you put the toys out and you launch a really successful Saturday morning cartoon that the kids fall in love with, then of course they're going to go buy everything you're selling. He-Man, specifically, was done that way. The toy line came first, and then they launched the cartoon to sell the toys. And a lot of tunes followed suit. G.I. Joe. Trying to think of what else was Transformers. Get back here. For some reason, I always try to attack that lady. Probably says something about my mental state. Even as a kid, like I always tried to clobber that chick as she drives by on her scooter and she screams if you hit her. I always thought it was the most hilarious thing ever. So I don't think I've died since the Rocksteady fight. So, right there, gotta love that Pizza Hut partnership and not getting smashed by the signs. I think you want to stay down there at the bottom of the screen for that. I don't know. It's been a minute. I used to know all the tricks. Get off of me, dude. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, forgot about you. I don't think he's there in the arcade game. Ugh. Like, this whole random foot soldier fight here doesn't happen. Like, once you get to this area in the arcade game, the Bebop's fight starts instantly. Ah! His strat is similar to Rocksteady, but if the AI gets hip to what you're doing, he does that and just jacks you with that uppercut. So you want to kind of keep him shooting at you. Because when he's shooting at you, he's caught in that animation and can't hit you with that uppercut. Ah! Ah, jeez. It's a dance that if you do enough times, you kind of figure out how it works. Get off me. Like, as a kid, me and my friends would just get on each side of him and just wail on him and lose, like, a dozen lives before we got him beat. It was awful. But, yeah. That's how you do that. There's a really cool, like, Frozen level in one of... It's either... I think it's Manhattan Project, but you fight a big polar bear guy. Everything's like a Central Park, and it's all iced over. Really cool. It might be in this one. It might be one of the levels that they added specifically to the NES version, but really neat level. These guys, when you see them, like, raise the hammer back, you don't want to be standing in front of them when they bring it down. Okay, do the move. Like, we're not dancing. There's just nothing better than this old school, simplistic controller design. Like, just we kept it simple. Give me 2 buttons that do everything. Like, these guys straight up suck. Like, they're invincible when they're in that diving, stabbing animation. Like, you can't hit them in any way when they're doing that. And they cover a lot of distance, so it's kind of hard to get away from them. Ah. Like, you want to connect with that uppercut move with those guys if you can, because it's a one-hit kill, as it is with pretty much all the normie enemies of the game. I did always hate how they can just walk straight through that gate. Like, what gate? We don't see a gate, but it will wreck your life if you let it hit you. Like, oh well, it doesn't hurt them, so maybe. Oh no, I'm dead. Come on. Yeah! I think there's another one, like, right here. Yeah, if you can get good with that uppercut move, it's a lifesaver. You can just tear through these normies. Baxter Stockman. This, you just want to jump kick. Jump kick. Try and keep the Mousers from latching onto you. Just kind of easier said than done. If you're within a certain distance of them, they will get you. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Get hit. Thank you. Oh, extra life. Yeah, you get enough points, you get an extra life. I never really understood how many, but I'm gonna assume 200. Ah! No! Like, they just drain your health. It's a bad time. It's a bad time for everybody. Actually going to call it after this fight, because like I said, there's a very good chance I could just sit here and beat this game, and I don't have time for that. Yeah, see, here's this ice level. This is not in the arcade game. Ah. Like, arcade games were made to just swallow your quarters. Just eat up your weekly allowance. For home gaming, developers kind of wanted you to get more bang for your buck. So they wanted the games to be longer, they wanted the levels to be longer, kind of give you more value. Gotta watch out for the Zamboni and that Pizza Hut partnership. Okay, so the uppercut is the move. Yeah, 2 hits with the uppercut. I think these are snowball foot soldiers, which I don't think would be a very good model practically in reality. I don't think throwing a snowball would do much damage unless they, like, I don't know, packed a rock in there and stuck it in the freezer for an hour. That might leave a mark, but it's just funny. Yeah, I probably will do a, like, my favorite arcade games video. Put, Simpsons, the OG X-Men game, and Alien vs. Predator were my 3 top favorite arcade games that I spent the most money on. Every time I went to a store or mall or somewhere that had them, I was going to dump ridiculous amounts of loose change into them things, for sure. Get your snowballs out of here, fellas. Oh no. Alright, so that Oh, and you can destroy their rockets with the uppercut move as well. That is handy. Oh, they're seeking missiles. I don't like it. We'll fight this giant polar bear, and then we'll call it wraps on this one. Move on to the next one. Ah. Probably move on to part 3, the Manhattan Project, next, and then we'll try the fighting game, Ninja Turtle fighting game that came out. I didn't play fighting games until the 16-bit era. I didn't really understand what a fighting game was. Like, look at this guy. Polar bear in a leather jacket. That's awesome. But yeah, he'll just slap you. Huh. So you want to wait till he's grabbing one of those and hit him. I think this may be the only thing this guy ever shows up in. I don't think he was ever in the cartoon. I don't even think they made a figure off of him. Now, there was a Panda Bear that was a samurai. I forget his name, but I had the figure. There was also a samurai rabbit. But I think his name was Yojimbo or Usagi or something like that. Ah! Push the jump button and nothing happens. Gotta love it. Also, the arcade game doesn't give you this diagonal jump kick. Actually, I think it does exist, but you gotta do some sort of really specific button presses to pull it off. Yeah! Spring is here! Alright, so we're gonna call it on this one. And hop into Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. Also played this one quite a bit. I think I played the arcade game more, but this was right there behind it. There's voices? They put voices in these games? Wow. Check out the tech on these things. Just hanging out with a tiny little portable TV, because you gotta be able to watch April O'Neil. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, dude, it's the Shredhead! Oh, there he goes, stealing Manhattan again. So we not only have to save the chick, but we gotta save the city? You got it, dude. Alright, so special moves. Yeah. So instead of that uppercut move in the second game, the same button presses give you each turtle's unique special attack, which Leo's is that move. I think when you... Yeah. When you die, you can change turtles. Oh, yeah. If you push up and attack, you got this gnarly... Maybe not. Okay. If you push down and attack, you got this cool little, like, move where you basically gut them and throw them over your head. So you can cheese that bad boy real easy. It kind of takes the place of that uppercut move. And I think if I remember right, when you use your special attack, it like uses some of your health energy, which is not a good trade. So pretty much didn't use them and just stuck with this just ridiculously cheesy move. Like the cheese is real thick on this one. But the boss fights are harder, so... This game introduces that big bull guy. I forget what his name is. Ah. I'm not sure why when you get hit it sounds like a squeaky toy. It's a little strange. I don't remember that as a kid. They get this gnarly sound when you hit the foot soldiers, but you sound like a rubber ducky being squeaked. A little weird. So here they introduce the sand soldiers. These guys just throw sand in your face. Yep. And it doesn't hurt you, I don't think, but it does incapacitate you for a second. Leaves you standing there looking like an idiot, rubbing your eyes, which lets anybody else run up and kind of suck you in the mouth while you're crying like a baby. Okay, so, yeah. It does hurt. It does hurt. I don't remember it hurting, but... Ugh. Rude. So this is a real interesting pier here. I don't know what kind of architectural designer they've got working at this joint, but it's like, I don't know, collar level? So a good 4-foot step up onto this thing. Seems like a design flaw, but I'm no architect, so what do I know? Ah. Oh, the rubber ducky. Oh, no. And of course, you know those signs are going to come crashing down. So what did we learn in the last game with the Pizza Hut signs? We want to be down here. Oh, they're going to fall. Fret not. Oh, no. I think they did that on purpose. Looks like we were supposed to stay up top that time. Okay. Oh, you. So yeah, you can come back with the same turtle, or you can pick somebody else. So that's kind of cool. That's one thing I do like about the... There's Donnie's special. That's one thing I do like about the old school NES, the original NES turtle game, that you can just swap between the turtles whenever you want. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there being holes here. Yeah, definitely holes right here. Yep. All right. If we're gonna cheese, if we're gonna start spreading the cheese, fellas. Oh. Yeah, get off of me. That. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's our boy. Now he's got a harpoon gun. He shoots a little bit faster, he moves a little bit faster, but basically it's the same fight. If you can get in the rhythm. Just cheesing that jump attack. Ah! If you have plenty of health, using their special attacks is a pretty decent gamble in the boss fights, because they do, like, mega damage. But I am not doing good enough to use one. Ah! Like I said, the boss fights in this... So, Raph's is kind of funny. He, you know, he's always been a hothead, so... They're like, we'll just, let you do M. Bison's Psycho Crusher before, that game even exists. So maybe, and here's a wild take, maybe Raph had that move first. Maybe Bison stole it from him. I'm not saying there's a conspiracy, but there might have been a conspiracy. Alright, so that's the third game. Basically, just, like I said, it's just like the arcade game, with a couple of little tweaks and changes here and there. This is definitely a good place to do this cheese move. Oh, they've got water aerobics. Synchronized swimming. They should be in the Olympics. Oh! Gotta love that slowdown. Getting about 2 frames a second right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Ah, come on. Nobody likes your face. Get off of me. Robot squid things. I don't know. Ah! Oh, God. I'm awful at this. I don't remember what they do. Eat it. That slowdown, I mean, performance-wise, it's not good. Like, that you don't want your game to do that. But as a game player back in the day, you didn't hate it. It, when the game just randomly goes into slow-mo, like, there's a reason that they put a slow-mo function on a lot of, like, third-party controllers, like Mad Catz and some of the, like, generic aftermarket controllers that you could get at like Walmart and stuff. They would have like, you know, turbo and rapid fire and slow-mo was always on there. And basically all it did was pause the game back and forth, which makes it look like it's moving slower. Ingenious. Alright, so that's the third game. So now we're going to hop into the fighting game, which I have played on Sega Genesis. I never played the old school NES version of it, which had to have been one of the last NES games to come out, because the 16-bit consoles were out there and that's what everybody was playing. Tournament Fighters. There's a story? What? Oh. Looking more like the movie designs. Of course, we're going Raph. We always go Raph. This is the fight. This is the fight right here. Everyone wanted to see this. Ah! Alright, hang on. Oh! So we've got kicks. These are our kicks. I don't really know how to jump. Alright, so just up is jump. Ah. Leo's just taking us to school, Raph. You should have kept your mouth shut. Oh, so that's our plan, huh? From our glorious leader. Just sit here on our butts. I never said I was our glorious leader. Yeah, well, you act like it sometimes. Yeah, well, you act like a jerk sometimes. Yeah? Yeah. And this attitude of yours isn't helping anything. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe I'll just take my attitude and leave. Fine. Great. Good. We don't need you. And that's pretty much exactly what happens in the movie, too. Except he falls through a skylight and ends up in a bathtub for a long time. So that wasn't great. I wonder what makes them fight. Like, Shredder's like, look, we got Splinter, we got April, and we're gonna just start dropping bodies if you kids don't start throwing hands. Or something like that. Or maybe, oh, look at that move. Look at that move. Just get on there and start chewing on his head. That was weird. I don't know what this is. Can I pick this up? Is this health? What is this? Is this a bomb? Alright. I don't know what these are. Can I... Oh! Yeah! Who's laughing now? Huh? Who's in charge now? Tough guy. Oh, I take it back. Nope. Just kidding. I do not take it back. Wow, this is real bad. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Sticky with that back kick. Just let me hit you in the face with my foot. That's all that needs to happen right now. Ah! Yeah! I don't know what that was, but it was cool. Oh! Well, I guess I'm in charge now. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so now we're going to hop into the Turtle arcade game, and we're going to, of course, use an arcade deck, because there's no better way to do it. Of course, we are going to go with our boy Raph. So, if you never played this, and you just saw the NES version, you can kind of see this one looks a little prettier. Of course, the music sounds better. There's more animation. More colors. But that, and see how it doesn't have that same... Hang on a minute. It's a lot harder, in my opinion, because it doesn't have those moves that you can just cheese, like the NES version. It doesn't have that same... Okay, so it does have the same diagonal jump kick, but you have to time it very, very specifically. Like, if you hit the attack button right after the jump button, you do this number. Which... But if you jump and then attack after a certain period of time, you can get that diagonal kick. But if you stay in the air too long, you like straight up just attack with your melee weapons. It's... Oh, no! Hey, look at that, more back. Oh! You just... See, and we're getting all kinds of fancy in here. We've got multiple colored foot soldiers at the same time. It's wild. Like, see, we're already at the boss fight. And there's just one of these guys, where in the NES version there was 3 of them. So... Help me! Oh, I'll help you. Let Rocksteady have you. That's what I'll do. You know, you gotta think, at some point, the hero would just get so tired of saving the damsel in distress. You would think Mario at some point would be like, you know what, Peach? I got stuff going on, you know? I've got shows to get caught up on, like Stranger Things just came out. I got a life outside of saving you every other day. Or like Link would just be like, listen, Zelda, like, me and the boys, we're planning on hanging out this weekend. Like, we're gonna, like, link up online and play some, I don't know, freaking, Warzone. Hot drop into the Warzone, or play the newest, Outriders DLC. Or I don't think it's DLC, but the newest, you know, just something other than saving the helpless. Trap you in the corner. Like, you can't just cheese that jump kick in this one like you could the NES. But it's just bonkers how much better looking it is. But honestly, and this is a hot take, yes, this looks better. Yes, it sounds better. And yeah, I played it till the joystick fell off back in the day. But if you put it up against the NES version, I always had more fun with the NES version. I know. That's crazy. Cuckoo bananas, even. Whack, some might say. There's just something about those old school NES games that were just fun to play. No matter how punishing and hard, like the original Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden 2, and I didn't play 3 very much, but like Contra, some of those games were just infuriatingly difficult, but we loved them anyway. We would play and die and play some more and die again, and until we were crying in frustration, and our mom would come in there and like unplug the system because she didn't know how to turn it off, and then you just went outside and stomped around in a huff. Like, I'm gonna hit this chick on the scooter this time, as God is my witness. I'm gonna do it. Should I? Probably not. Probably not. Am I going to? You bet. 100%. Just go here. Get some of that real quick. Yeah! Alright, where are you at? Yeah! Yeah, we got her. We got her. She thought she was safe. That'll teach you to ride a scooter around me, lady. I'm crazy. Crazy like a fox. Or crazy like a turtle. So who do you think this dude is? You think this was like Jean-Claude Van Damme right here? Oh. Strange. So I don't guess the arcade game had the Pizza Hut partnership. Or maybe it came out before? I don't know. They can talk. They've got words. Ain't getting any prettier. Can I change turtles? Because that'd be cool. No? So, I'm probably gonna do, like, a lot of, like, retro videos. As well as, you know, I'm gonna continue with modern day games as well. I just got the premium tier of the PlayStation Plus, so I've got so many games to play. But I think I'm gonna start doing a once a week retro game series. Either like a Throwback Thursday or a Flashback Friday. And start making some VODs out of a lot of these classic games. Like do a beat 'em up do a beat 'em up one where I play a bunch of like the best beat 'em up games, all your Final Fights and Double Dragons, maybe even Battletoads. And then I may do a fighting game video where I'll do Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, maybe even some like Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom. I think I've got that one. Just kind of show like the evolution of fighting games over the years. I'm on the wrong side of this thing. Whew. That could have been real bad. Nope. Nope. No, sir. No, thank you. I may do a shoot 'em up combo video. Do a lot of like the Contras. I might do like a Contra combo video that's like all the Contra games. I might do a Metal Slug. There's so many amazing games that probably haven't been shown a lot of love like they deserve, especially in recent years. So I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, like just kind of go back in time and re-experience a lot of these golden oldies. Did you say yippee-ki-yay? You can't say that. Unless you're John McClane, aka Bruce Willis. This fight goes on forever on the arcade version. Mostly because you don't have access to that just dropping quarters. But yeah, you don't have that same cheesable jump attack, so you gotta, as they say, get good. Your health bar is only half as big as it is in the NES game. Why? So that you die more often. Why? To make you pump more quarters into that bad boy. It's all about money, 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 money. Okay, so now we're kind of in the flow. So after this one, we are going to do Turtles in Time. I thought would be a good way to wrap up this video. Yeah. Like, instead of that ice level, we go straight to this parking garage. There's just nothing that cooler than this kind of game. Nope. I think if I remember right, that armored car's doors fly open and clobber you if you're standing too close. Yep. Yep. So if you time that right, you can take out all those guys. Of course, I didn't. Yeah. I screwed that up. Oh, I forgot about that man. These guys come out with their like automatic blunderbusses. Just stop shooting my feet. Ugh. Oh! Tragic. It's tragic. See them jerks standing back there? So, in the arcade version, you fight Bebop and Rocksteady, both at the same time here. In the NES version, you fight... I think you fight Baxter Stockman in fly form here. I think. Just getting stomped into the ground. So, if you can get them to do... Yeah. If they do that at the same time, they hit each other and... Come on! I never have to reload. Must be nice. It's like a 80s action flick. Rambo or something. Just never reload that clip. Just a never-ending clip. Eat it! Yeah! Hey! Me and that April O'Neil. You know what I mean? Alright, so... Okay, so to wrap up this video, we're going to finish off with the arcade Turtles in Time, which I honestly didn't play much as a kid. I was transitioning out of my obsession with Turtles and into other things, so I didn't play this one just a whole lot, unfortunately, until later. I played the Super NES version of it, some, like at friends' houses or whatever. Oh no.
Hey, Clang, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag.
Bloated beanbag. Okay, so. How? Uh-oh. Alright. Completely changed up my controls, so nothing works right. Alright. So, it looks like the same as that new game. If you get in close, you can either throw them at the screen or do that cool move. If you hold forward long enough, you can run and then do like a shoulder charge. So that's cool. I actually have the turtle cabinet that Arcade 1-Up put out a few years ago in there in the other room. And I actually played more of this game on that in the last few years than I did as a kid. Because like I said, I missed out on it. When you're growing up, you love a thing until you don't love it anymore, and then it just... And maybe you pick it up again, you know, 20 years down the road when you're done trying to be cool, and you're like, you know what? That was a cool thing. And I'm a terrible person for turning my back on it. I'm gonna pick that cool thing back up and start appreciating it again. Chill out, Splinter, okay? I don't want to die right here. Yeah, this one's faster than the original, for sure. Everything. The attacks, the animations. The Super NES and arcade versions aren't just real dissimilar from each other. You know, graphically, the arcade, of course, looks a little better, but for the most part, they play exactly the same. Alright, so... He's got this gnarly handgun. Literally, it's a gun with that a hand comes out of. It's real weird. I'm just ruining your life right now. So at some point... Yeah, I was going to say, at some point a literal hand starts coming out of it. Because it's, you know, it's a handgun. Just as on the nose with that humor as we can possibly be. And I appreciate it. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Oh. Fight fair. Oh. I want to shoulder check somebody. I love it. It's hard to pull that move off because they're always in your face and you can rarely run at them. But yeah. Oh. The move is so ridiculous. Yeah, I may make a video showing off my Ninja Turtle collection / obsession. I've got a lot of figures that I've had since I was a very small child. I've got a lot of like collectors, movie edition figures from NECA that are like pretty pricey, but I always wanted as when I was younger and never could afford, and so as an adult, when you're making money, you can finally buy the stuff you always wanted. But here lately, I've been trying to collect like a lot of the... I don't like fighting Metalhead. Metalhead's our buddy. But yeah, I'm trying to like collect a lot of the like lesser-known, off-the-wall characters that were either not in the cartoon at all or not prominently featured, like Mutagen Man and Scumbug. I want to get that Panda Samurai guy. I had him as a kid. Can't remember what his name is. Oh no. Metalhead, no! But anywho, that's gonna do it. That's just a little Ninja Turtle collection, whatever you want to call it, compilation video. Been wanting to do it for a while, and with that new Turtle game coming out, kind of got me nostalgic enough to do it. So, hope you liked this video, and come back and catch my next one. If you enjoyed any of this, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we will catch you later. Bye!